everyone, welcome to this video on an overview of employee registration in IFW Campus ERP 2.0. During this video, you will have a look and feel about the product. In the module list at the left, there is a module named Employee Registration. It is divided into three parts: Masters, Forms and Reports. Let's have a look at the forms of this module. The first form is Employee Registration Details, which is used to manage the records of employees with all the essential details about the employees, whether they are the general details or official details. You can add the new employee using this form section. Let's see how we can do that. Click on Add New. The form will open up here. Here you can enter the details about the employee, like employee code, which is mandatory, employee name, the employee group, gender. You can even add the photograph and signature of the employee, add all other general details. You can even add the job status. All your employees which are currently working with you will be having the status as current. Other than that, you have other status like cancelled or the pending, relieved. If anybody has left the institute, you can mark them as relieved. If anybody is on long leave or maternity leave, various status are available here. You can maintain them. You can even add the address details, their contact details. In the office section, you can add their joining dates and confirmation dates. If anybody has left your institute, you can even mark the relieving dates. You can add the bank details, which are further used in the payroll module. You can add the ID proof details like Aadhaar or voter ID, PAN card, etc. You can add the skills, roles. Roles may be the authorities which are given to the employees, like if he or she is a warden for the hostel, transport authority has been given, the counselor authority has been given, or he or she is the discount approver. If the employee is using your facilities of the institute like transport, mess and hostel, you can mark them. Even in the ERP, the document details can be managed here. You can gather the documents here, upload it in the ERP. You can manage the qualification details. How we have to do it? Let's click on Add. A pop-up window will open. You can add the qualification, stream, other details. Let's see one which we have added here. We click on Edit section and we can see these details which are added here. In this manner, you can add the qualifications. Similarly, you can add the experience details, achievements, if any, their ward details, if any staff ward is studying with you, the co-curricular activities, references, researches, etc. You can manage all these details using this employee registration detail form. Export and Export Plus buttons are given in almost all the forms of the ERP for the reporting purpose. You can export these reports in various formats which are available here, like HTML, PDF, Excel and CSV. Let's take a print and see how the reports look like. This is how the report has been generated with the data which was there in the listing section. Export Plus is the advanced version of the export. Here, all the fields which are entered for the employee are listed. You can select the desired fields in the desired order and generate the report. Let's see how we can do that. I have selected a few fields. You can use these options given here, like serial number, the sorting options on various fields, the grouping. You can group the details by the department. You can change the orientation. You can select the paper size, A4, A5 while taking the print. You can set the column width, column alignments, for example, as center, left, right, etc. You can give the page margins. And even you can give a remark. And you can export these details in these various formats: HTML, PDF, Excel and CSV. You can give a template name here and save this template for future use. Whenever you want to generate this report, simply give a name, click on Save. Next time whenever you come to this report, this will be listed here in this report template section. Next, we move on to the employee office details. Here you can add the department and designation for your employees. All your registered employees will be listed here. You have to simply click on the employee or select the employee. The employee details from the employee registration will be fetched here. You can add the departments and designations for this employee. You have to click on add, select the department, select the designation, select the person to whom the employee will be reporting to, and select whether this designation is current or default and click on add. This is how you can add the designations for your employees for each session and click on save. You can also generate the reports for these designations and departments using the export and export plus button in all these various formats: HTML, PDF, Excel and CSV. Set designation hierarchy allows you to define the hierarchies for your designations. Like we have done it here for some departments. In order to define the new hierarchy, click on add new, select the institute, select the department. All the designations mapped with this department will be listed here. Simply click on generate sequence. A hierarchy levels will be given in the sequence. If you want to change them, you can do so. For example, here I will rearrange the hierarchy levels. And simply I'll click on save. So this is how we can define the hierarchies for the designations. Next form is teacher-subject group relations. The employees who will be the teaching staff are to be given these relations. Select the employee group. Assign the employees by selecting or by clicking on the employee name. If you want to assign all the employees in the teaching group, you have to click on this button given here, assign all. Assign all and unassign all allows you to assign and unassign the employees in one click. Attendance rights are given to those employees who will be taking the attendance for their own subjects for the students. Let's see how we can do that. Click on add new, select the teacher name, select the institute, select the course and class, select the subject and select the batch. This batch will flow from the batches that have been created in the main masters. Then you have to give the load according to the hours per week which are allotted to this particular subject and click on save. So this is how you will be giving the attendance rights to the employees. HODs are defined for various departments as we have done here. You have to click on add new, select the employee who will be the HOD. All the employees will be listed here and select all those employees who will come under the department for whom you have selected this person as the HOD. For example, we will be selecting all those employees of this respective department, and all these employees have been assigned an HOD. Click on save in order to save your records. Using the employee registration module, you can also manage the vacancies and recruitments. The vacancies will be defined here. These vacancies will be shown on the ERP dashboard. You will be selecting the desired fields like campus, institute, the department name for which you want to define the vacancies, and the designation. You have to give a job title and the number of posts that are vacant. You have to define here the offered salary, the working time, the experience and the qualification that is desired for this post. Just give a short description about the job or the post that is vacant and give the opening and last date for the applications. So this is how you can manage the vacancies. The recruitment forms allows you to manage all your recruitments, the employee recruitments. Here you can manage the general and the official details about the person who is applying for a job in your institute. You have to manage the general details like name, father's name, mother's name, the language known, the group, or the post for which the employee has applied. You can even manage the photographs. Keep a record of their address details and contact details here. You can even manage the advanced details. For example, if the resume has been selected or rejected, or you have shortlisted the resume, you have offered the job to the person, or you have kept the person in waiting. If no action has been taken, you can just click on this option, no action. If you want to share the resume further, you can share it. You can even restrict it from sharing, and you can upload the CVs or resumes for the employees which have been submitted. So this is how you can manage your recruitments using the ERP itself. Now we come on to the reporting parts. Reporting parts give you various reports like dynamic reports, card reports, editor and custom reports. First we look onto the dynamic report. As the name suggests, it has several dynamic features and the filters using which you can filter your data and create your own reporting formats. For example, we put a filter on the employee name. Let's say employee name must contain the letter S or SA, something like this. You can use it. You can select the fields in the desired order. You can use these sorting options. You can use the ascending and descending order which is given here. You can just choose the serial number to show the serial number in the report. The orientation options for portrait and landscape are given here. Various page formats are given here. You can choose your own page size. For printing purpose, you can give the column width, the column alignment. You can give the page margins. You can even set a remark and simply click on export to generate the report. The report will be available in HTML, PDF, Excel and CSV formats. We can get a print also by clicking on this print button. This is the report that has been generated with the desired fields or the selected fields which have been selected in this column. You can give a name and click on this save button in order to save this report template for further use. Next time whenever you come to this report, you will be getting this template name here in the report template list with all these selections in order to avoid the rework or the reselections of the field. This dynamic report form is also used to send the SMS and emails to the employees. You can send the SMS in bulk or emails in bulk as well as to the individual employees. But for that you have to do the SMS gateway integrations and email integrations with the ERP. You can also use this form to send the notifications to the employees. These notifications will be shown here in the ERP on this bell icon. Next report which is available is card reports. The card reports are used to generate the card type templates like the iCards for the employees, the address labels for the employees. Let's generate the iCard for the employee. You can search the employee by using the employee code, employee name, departments and other fields given here. Select the required field and click on search. The data will be listed here. Select all the employees for whom you want to generate the iCard and simply click on generate and print. This is how the iCards will be generated for the employee. Next is the editor template. Editor templates are the letter type of templates. These templates like card templates, editor templates can be created in the main masters. Using the editor template, you can generate the experience certificates, appointment letters, transfer certificates and many more. Let's generate one experience certificate using this editor template. Click on search. All the employees will be listed here. Select the employee for whom you want to generate the certificate and click on generate and print. The certificate will look something like this. Moving further to the custom reports, these are the form kind of reports. You can generate the employee information form using this template. Select the institute, select the employee code or enter the employee code, select the department or the employee group, employee name. You can use the various filters given here and search the records. The employees will be listed here. Select the employee for which you want to generate the certificate or form and click on generate. This is how the employee information form will be printed. This was all about the employee registration module. Thank you.